Welcome to the celebration of the best small and medium workplaces in the United States. My name is Aaron O'Brien. I'm here to provide some fun, magic, and entertainment for all of you today. I'm joined by the awesome people at Great Place to Work. We have so many people that have big hearts, smiling faces, and just incredible minds. And these people are the people that support the community of certified Great Place to Work organizations. And we are so blessed to have them here with us and so excited. These are the people that make everything happen and made today's event possible. So let's say hi to everybody. If you're on the screen, wave to everybody, say hello. You can cheer a little bit. Woo!
Hello. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, well, we are so excited. We're going to kick it off with some magic right now. I know that Eric Lawson has been chomping at the bit to get involved. So Eric, I'd love for you to say hello to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Here we go. Awesome. He does it like word for word how I asked. That was phenomenal. Eric, I have a giant playing card. This is we call this the Zoom playing card, right? This is the ginormous one. Here's what I'd love for you to do. Eric, I want you to think of any card, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. You seem really excited by that so far.
Yeah, I got a good one.
You got a good one? Okay, fantastic. And tell me, what card are you thinking of?
The King of Clubs.
The King of Clubs. Eric, be honest. If I turn this around and I had the King of Clubs, would you be amazed?
I would be beyond amazed.
Here we go, folks. The King of Clubs. There it is, right there.
Of course it's there.
So, I know some of you are like, hang on, that is not really magic. You are correct. That's not really magic, but I like to do that at the beginning to let you know that I don't take myself too seriously. We are just here to have fun and celebrate these small and medium companies that have made this list. We are so excited to have all of you with us, and you've accomplished so much this year. But for real, I want to see if we can actually connect with some different people. So I'm going to bring Sean in on the screen. So Sean, I'm going to add you in. Wave to everybody. Say hello.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, Sean. He's got like that 5 o'clock shadow going on or something over there. That's awesome. I love that. Sean, I have a deck of cards right here. And tell everybody, do you know how many cards are in every deck of cards?
52, but I guess technically with the extra card, 53. I don't know. There's like always like an extra card. I don't know. We'll just go with 52.
You were absolutely correct on the first one. You nailed it. It was 52 cards, but of course, if you add the jokers, that would be 54, or the advertisement cards, 56. But we're not lawyers here, so we got just 52 cards. We'll make it super easy, super simple. Sean, I'm going to take this deck of cards and I'm going to toss it to you, and I want you to just invisibly catch this deck of cards. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, then don't worry, Sean. It's not going to like fly through your screen or anything crazy like that. Not that kind of show. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just go ahead, catch. Perfect. That was fantastic. Take the cards and just take them out of the box and shuffle them up.
All right.
Oh, I love how people are laughing. That wasn't even like the moment to laugh, but that was awesome. Super good. Sean, are they all mixed up?
They are.
You don't seem too sure about that.
No, they're mixed up.
Okay, fantastic. All right, go ahead and take out one card. And I want you to tell everybody, is it a red card or is it a black card?
This one's blue. I'm just kidding. It's black. It's black. It's a black card.
It's black. Okay, I'll handle the jokes, but thank you for that, Sean. All right, you said it was a black card?
It was a black card for sure.
Awesome, you rock. You're going to take that card and we're going to toss it over to our friend Caroline H. I believe it's Healy. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, take that black card, toss it all the way over to our friend Caroline.
Caroline, you're to the right of me, so.
He's just throwing random things right now. This is awesome. So Caroline, you have the card. It is a black card. And which suit is it?
Which suit is it? It's hearts.
Oh, okay. So
What? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Normally in a deck of cards, the red cards would be the hearts and the diamonds.
Gosh, yes, you're right.
It's okay. And then the black cards would be clubs or spades. So maybe let's choose a clubs or spade. Up to you.
Yes, let's do clubs. Sorry.
Clubs. Folks, we have just witnessed Caroline's most embarrassing moment on camera.
Yes, it is. I'm like,
That's okay. All right. So Caroline, it's a club, you said?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Javier, your question's going to be apparently a little bit easier than that one. So toss it over to Javier. Javier is going to go ahead.
Where
and catch
is
the card.
Javier on the screen?
He's right in front of you.
Okay. There you go.
Got it.
Awesome. Javier, which suit is it?
Clubs.
Okay, I just want to see if we're on the same page real quick. All right, it is a club. Fantastic. And which value is it? So I'm going to give you the options. There's ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, or king. You can have any of those.
Deuce.
Deuce?
Deuce. The first one you said, yeah.
Okay, 2 or ace?
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what is happening right now? This is
That's our joke on you.
I know. You find it, you're like, we're going to get one on you. It's going to happen right now. It's happening. Okay, so 2. Javier, take the 2 of hearts like this and then turn it upside down.
Okay.
Yep. You got to do a little bit of contortion as well. There you go. And then place the 2 hearts inside the deck of cards. Perfect. And then you're going to throw the cards back to me. Perfect. There it is. For just a second, Stacy was like, whoa, how did he get the cards there? What? No,
So amazing.
I was holding them the whole time. Don't worry.
You're amazing, Aaron.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So Javier, which card did you say?
2 of clubs.
Deuce of clubs, 2 of clubs.
Yep.
Awesome. That's crazy because inside this deck of cards, you'll be able to see that all the cards are all mixed up. They're all different, but you can see that we actually have one card upside down amongst all the rest of the cards. Now, Sean, if this was a black card, would you be amazed?
I would be amazed.
Okay, I appreciate your emotional support, but it's like, right? Not that amazing. Caroline, if this was a club, you would be amazed, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you'd be like, I don't even know what it looks like, but it'd be awesome. Javier.
Exactly.
Javier, if this was the 2 of clubs, you would be amazed, right?
Yes.
Because, folks, the 2 of clubs, that would be magic right there. There it is. There it is.
Wow.
Woo, woo. That was awesome. Look at that. All of us working together. And see, that's one of the keys with our small to medium businesses that we are celebrating is the idea of collaboration and working together. In fact, I brought a little game for all of us to play together. I remember about a year ago when all the kind of the craziness, or I guess I should say about a year and a half now, when all of that started happening, I remember sitting down and going, what am I going to do? Right? A lot of our small and medium businesses, you had that same thought of what happens now. And I remember thinking about how I got into magic. And the first magic trick that I ever saw was close-up card magic. So I thought that would be so much fun to do. So I want to share a little bit of close-up card magic with all of you today. So we're going to go ahead and cut to our close-up camera. Boom. Yes, I know. Some of you are like, oh, look at this technology. Kelly's like, what is going on? Kelly, I'm going to have you help us in just a moment. Here's the goal of the game. We have one card, the Queen of Hearts. And all you have to do is follow the Queen of Hearts. And we want everybody to do this on their screen. So Kelly, here we go. Just follow the Queen of Hearts. This one's super easy. Kelly, where is the Queen of Hearts?
Right in your hand.
Very good. You absolutely nailed it. That was awesome. There's the Queen of Hearts. For a second, you questioned it, though, right? You were like, I don't know. That's right. So we're going to start off with the Queen of Hearts, and we're going to add in another card, the 4 of Spades. Now, here's the goal of the game. Again, the goal is simply to follow the Queen of Hearts. So everybody on your own screen, follow the Queen of Hearts. Here we go. All right, we're going to go a little bit faster. For some of you, it may just say buffering on your screen when we get to this speed. Here we go. Yeah, power of online. There we are. All right, let's go to Katie. Katie, where is the Queen of Hearts?
Your left.
Okay, so this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, Katie, tell me, if you had a second guess, where would you guess? Probably the other hand, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you absolutely nailed it the first time. That was correct. That was the Queen of Hearts, and that was the Four of Spades. Let's give a hand for Katie. You did amazing. Nice job, Katie. You rock. Now, we're going to go to our friend. Let's go ahead and go to Monica. Monica, I see that you're having a great time, so we're going to make it a little bit more difficult because Monica was like, I got that last one. So I just added in another Four of Spades. We have 2 4s and 1 Queen of Hearts. I'm going to pause here for a moment because a lot of people say to me, Aaron, how do you have 2 4s of spades? Well, there's this magical store called Costco where you can get multiple decks of cards. That's right. And that's how you get the extra cards. Some of you are like, no, the magic store is Target or Home Goods. I understand. Again, all you have to do is just follow the Queen of Hearts. So Monica, here we go. Queen of Hearts. Where do you think the Queen of Hearts is?
On the table.
On the table. Okay. Do you feel like I made you say that?
No.
No. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. I really appreciate that. Because that one's the queen though, right? And then that one would be the 4? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I know. That one was kind of hard. I kind of messed with you a little bit on that one. So this one's pretty easy. Monica, where is the Queen of Hearts?
On your left.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you could see it because some people, they get confused. They actually think that one's actually the 4. And then they think that the one on the table is actually the queen.
What?
I know. This is crazy. It's getting kind of weird. In fact, we'll take the Queen of Hearts. That one goes away inside the pocket. We're just going to go ahead and use 1, 2 4s. Just very slowly go back and forth like this. All right, Monica, for the Certified Great Place to Work Award, where do you think the Queen of Hearts? No, that's not how you earn it. That is not how you earn it. But where do you think the Queen of Hearts is?
Well, you took it away, so wherever you put it, just
okay.
then.
So you actually trust me this time,
right? Yes.
Okay, very good. Because remember that one was the 4, right, Monica?
Right.
But then of course when you look away, then the queen's here, and then that one's the 4, and of course the one inside the pocket is the 4 of spades. Some of you are like, this is getting ridiculous. I know, Jamie. I know. This is crazy. Some of you forget that you're like, this is not TV. He can hear me and see me. This is wild. But it's okay, Jamie, because remember, you know where the Queen of Hearts is, right, Jamie?
Yeah.
Right, because you would say on the table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that, of course, that one would be the 4. And then I know.
Oh my goodness.
Some of you are like, what is happening?
At Costco. Oh, God. In your pocket.
So we take the 4. That one goes away. We grab the Queen of Hearts. Again, we have 1 queen, 2 4s. All we do is we snap like this. That actually gives us 2 queens and 1 4. And with a little bit of Great Place to Work magic, that gives us all 3.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
Big hand for everybody working together.
Oh,
nice.
So cool. Well, hey, we have a few more things coming up, but I want to share with you something that most magicians will never do. Whenever you go to a magic show, usually you're kind of amazed. You're like, that was amazing. What is happening? I don't understand it. You know, he has awesome stuff in his hair. What is that product? No. You're saying you always want to learn a magic trick. So I'm going to do just like a 30-second teach you your own magic trick. This is something that you can do. By show of hands, how many of you are coffee in the morning people? Okay, so literally almost everybody, except Tony's like, I'm not in on that. Tony's got the Red Bull or something going on. I don't know.
He has his own magic.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So these you can pick up at Starbucks or anywhere that you can get coffee sleeves. And here's the optical illusion. You take these like this. And if I asked you, Julia, which one is longer, the top or the bottom?
The bottom.
The bottom, right? But here's the cool thing. If I flip them like this, Julia, which one is longer?
The bottom.
I know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, right? But here's the cool thing. When you take them and you put them together, they're actually, believe it or not, the exact same size. And so this, that is the magic trick. It's a little optical illusion. And all you need is 2 of these little Starbucks sleeves. They're not specially prepared in any way. But because of the angle that they're at, whichever one is on the bottom, it's an optical illusion that one is actually longer than the other one. So this is a little fun thing if you're around and you like, I want to show someone a magic trick. Now you have something to show them.
Cool.
I want to ask all of you a question. How many of you have heard of the phrase modern art before, by show of hands? How many of you have heard that phrase? Okay, so almost everybody. Or yeah, we got everybody. So when most people think of the phrase modern art, they think of like a Jackson Pollock painting, splattered paint, you sell it for all this money, blah, blah, blah. But to me, modern art is anything that tells a story. And so for today's story, we're going to use a little bit of floss. Give me a thumbs up if you use floss every day. We're good. Give me a thumbs up even if you don't, because you should. The rest of us, awesome. We're going to take a little piece of floss, and for today's purposes, we're going to call this first piece of floss Javier. This is Javier, everybody. Yeah. We'll take another piece of floss for Jamie. We'll take another piece of floss for Sean, one for Kathy, one for all these different people. And here's the cool thing. All of these people are all kind of different, and it's a lot like all of you are small and medium companies that we're celebrating today. We're all different, right? And we've all worked on different things, but there's one thing that brings us kind of together as a group, and that is you are a great place to work. And I know so many of you have worked so hard throughout this year on working with your leadership and having a team that really cares about your people. So if we take all of these awesome people, and of course our one piece of floss Javier over here, bring it together. Let's see if we can get that going. Now that's not magic. That's just called waxed floss. We're like really amazed. But here's the cool thing. With an awesome team, amazing people in our small and medium companies, the one thing that brings us together is a great place to work.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was
Javier.
awesome. I love it. Folks, let's go ahead and get started with the event. We have an amazing host for you today. She is the Executive Vice President of Global Lists, Research, and Strategic Partners at Great Place to Work. Folks, please welcome Kim Peters.
Thanks, everyone. What a great group of people that I'm honored to work alongside. To all of you joining us today, hello, and welcome to our celebration for the best small and medium workplaces in 2021. I'm Kim Peters, your host and Executive Vice President of Global Recognition, Research, and Strategic Partnerships at Great Place to Work, the global authority on workplace culture. We're thrilled that you're joining us today to recognize the companies that have led the way in creating great workplaces for all through a people-first approach to business. These companies illustrate the impact of workplaces that are better for business, better for people, and above all, better for the world. Today, we'll honor 200 businesses that make up an elite cohort within our community of Great Place to Work certified companies. And I don't use the word elite lightly. This is by far our most competitive list. Compared to 2020, we had 40% more companies participate, and the average scores for both categories are slightly higher than last year, making the list extremely competitive. So much so that the difference in rankings in some cases is fractions of a percentage point. These companies are truly the best of the best. To be considered, each one of these amazing employers first became Great Place to Work certified by surveying and gathering feedback from all of their employees. This list is determined entirely through the confidential feedback gathered, representing more than 280,000 employees working in the United States. What makes the best small and medium workplaces so special is that on top of being great, they're great for all, meaning that there's a consistent experience across the organization for people in different departments, at different seniority levels, and with different backgrounds and lives outside of work. It's easy to be a great place to work for some, but having this experience felt consistently across the organization is no easy task. At Great Place to Work, we have a special place in our hearts for small and medium businesses. And our data show that these companies consistently offer some of the best workplaces in the entire country. Employees at these organizations make up half of the total U.S. workforce. When we look at the experience of these companies, we see that almost 67% feel they have a lot of meaningful opportunities for innovation, compared to only 49% at larger companies with more than 1,000 employees. These are the people helping these companies pivot and thrive when it's more difficult than ever to run a profitable business. And at a time when many people are questioning how they're spending their time, these are the companies they want to work for. 87% of employees at this year's Best Small and Medium Workplaces have a great deal of confidence in leadership, and so do we. What an incredible achievement for all our winners this year. Today, we celebrate all of the accomplishments of these organizations and the extraordinary people who made it possible. We'll begin with our small category, made up of companies with less than 100 employees, followed by a brief intermission, and then the medium category of companies with less than 1,000 employees. And now, let's get started. Here are the 100 best small companies to work for in the U.S.
We are back. Let's hear it one more time for our small companies. Let's give them a big round of applause. So awesome. Yeah. You know, I know that this has been a challenging year for a lot of companies, and we are just so excited to highlight these small and medium companies. They really have done so many amazing things in the community and in their markets and everything. But I want to leave you with one final story about my life. This is really who I am. I hope you got to see some of the magic earlier. This is what I do every day for a living, and I absolutely love it. But I remember being about 10 years old and going to my grandpa and saying, "Grandpa, I want to invest my money." Very ambitious for a 10-year-old, right? But he looked at me and he said to me, "Aaron, buy silver." He was pretty old-fashioned, but maybe in hindsight, I should have bought GameStop or Bitcoin, or, one of those. But he looked at me and he said to me, "Aaron, invest in yourself." And that's something that we want to just highlight about these small and medium companies right here that we're celebrating today with all of you, is you have really invested in your people. You've invested in your leadership. You've invested in your team. A lot of you have had to invest in equipment to do things virtually. And we want to just excitedly congratulate you and just say, we're certified, right? There we go. There's my little bit. Yes. But we're so excited about that. So in the spirit of that, I know what Jamie's thinking. Let's do some math. Yes, let's do some math. So I got my phone right here, and we're going to have a few people jump in. Kathy, is it Gilman?
Yeah.
Awesome. I am nailing the names today. I'm very proud of myself. Kathy, could you give us a random 2-digit number?
16. Like
16, or as we call that, 16. All right, we'll hit multiplies. You're doing awesome, Kathy. Let's go ahead and go to Carissa Bradford. Carissa, how are you?
I'm doing good, Aaron. I'll go with number 23.
Awesome. She wasn't even going to let me ask. No chance you could ask me anything personal. None of it. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Carissa's like, I don't like to be on camera. That's what. No. All right. And finally, let's do a few more. Oh, is it Mauricio?
Yes, Mauricio.
Awesome. Mauricio, 2-digit number for me.
26.
26. Awesome. I love that accent. Where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico. Awesome.
Yes.
I don't know what else to do with that piece of information. And finally, Pat. Pat L., if you could give us a 3-digit number.
888.
8, 8, and 8. All right, we're going to hit equals. All right, that gives us 5,714,047. Jamie, tell everybody yes or no. Is this number your phone number?
No.
No, that would have been amazing, though. That would have been so good. Y'all would have freaked out. You would have been like, "Best magic trick ever." Concerned, my number. I don't know what's happening. So weird. But we have 5,714,047. Kim Peters, does this number mean anything to you?
No.
No, that's okay. It may not. But here's the thing. It actually kind of does, Kim. And you're like, wait, does it really? Are you sure? I promise. In fact, it means something to Stacy, to Caitlin, to Scott, to Christian, to all of us here today. Because before the show started, before I did anything, I took a piece of paper. I wrote down a number. I placed it inside of an envelope, sealed it up, and I stuck it on the wall. Let me grab that piece of paper for you. That was super dramatic. That was super unnecessary. In my very, very bad handwriting, I wrote down one number and one number only, and that is 5,740,000.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect match. A perfect match. Now, hang on. Because Caroline's looking at me going, Aaron, that's pretty amazing, but what else? Well, here's the thing. Today is not about me. Today is about our small and medium companies. And so from us at Great Place to Work, we just want to say thanks so much for
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. Pop the confetti. There. Thank you all so much. Have a great
Welcome back to our celebration for the best small and medium workplaces in 2021. I'm your host, Kim Peters. If you're just tuning in, we're halfway through honoring this year's winners. Let's hear it again for the extraordinary small companies. And a special congratulations to You Need a Budget, coming in at number 1 in this category for the second year in a row. Up next, we'll take you through this year's 100 Best Companies in the Medium category. As I mentioned earlier in the segment, this list is extraordinarily competitive. Compared to 2020, we had 40% more companies participate, and the average scores for both categories are slightly higher than last year, making the list extremely competitive. So much so that the difference in rankings in some cases is fractions of a percentage point. Like all companies on our Best Workplaces lists, the companies considered for this list first became Great Place to Work certified by surveying and gathering feedback from all of their employees. Making this list is a direct result of the feedback these companies received from the employees that work there. Here are the 100 best medium-sized companies to work for in the U.S. for tuning in to celebrate with us today. If you're wondering how your company can become Great Place to Work certified and considered for next year's list, visit us at greatplacetowork.com. We look forward to having you in our Great Place to Work certification nation. And to every company on our list this year and in our larger community, thank you for continuing this crucial work to create great workplaces for all. We honor and recognize your heroic leadership and the hard work you do day in and day out. Thank you again. Until next year.